Welcome to Diski Internacionale, where South African football lives.
Territory, Mamelodi Sundowns chasing rather than leading as they return to Betway in the middle. Relebogile Mokowane had started the last 7 in a row, but he's suspended today, so Happy Moralo is in.
Nice balance between
the national drops to the bench for today's encounter.
It's consistency, the order of the day for Mamelodi Sundowns, a familiar setup.
A few points, quite a few points, in fact, worse off than they were there. The Mamelodi Sundowns salute the travelling fans, although a large contingent call Bloemfontein home. This man, Vincent Pule, among the more experienced in the SIWELELE side. He's come up against Mamelodi Sundowns 13 times in the league previously. They lost 0-0. So it will be SIWELELE to get us underway against a Mamelodi Sundowns side who have won the Premiership title 8 seasons in succession. They were virtually untroubled en route. So it is Allende to deliver low. He does. Ricardo Goss grabs hold of it. He's also Johannes tripped forward looking for Ikram Reyners, who's knocked it back across, but
when they do get forward, Rosinho just moves into a 10 and they play a double 10 with Santos and Rosinho.
Allende with a little flick off his head. It's a really clever little setup, but Nuno Santos can't make a clean connection.
Excellent play here from Mamelodi Sundowns. A run from deep from Allende. Lovely touch, and Santos just couldn't get to make full contact.
On the verge of a fairly significant milestone. He's one away from hitting 20 league goals over the course of his career. Allende, Vizinho, oh, that's so clever from Mudau. Can't control at that critical juncture. They do get a corner though.
I'll tell you, the vision of Vizinho, awesome to witness.
He's overseen more games at Sundowns than at any of his other previous assignments as the ball gets away from Williams. He's stuck it away. They capitalize on some calamitous defending from the reigning champions. Vincent Pule with his first ever goal against the Brazilians.
We spoke about his experience coming through. Spot on this time from Vincent Pule. Untidy play from Sundowns. And never say die attitude, troubling Mudau, this time troubling the keeper, and it's Vincent Pule on hand to give his side the lead.
Well, Vincent Pule, who has had such a torrid time against Mamelodi Sundowns as a player over the years. The second direct free kick of the Betway Premiership season, with Musadi scoring after Ngobo netted from a direct free kick on match day 1. What can Teboho Mokoena do? It isn't Mokoena, it's Modiba. It's something from the training ground. Allende has a goal. Ball is repelled. He eventually ended with 14 Betway Premiership goals, his second best tally, and he got 15 the season before. Here's Putsane, Pule on the move. And it will be retrieved here by Magidi Giri, who shows great pace. And then goes down under the challenge of Tashreeq Matthews. But had that pass found its intended recipients, Vincent Pule, and there could have been a different outcome there.
Yeah, would have been in on goal there, but once again that pressure applied from SIWELELE onto the defence of Sundowns, causing problems there.
Honyane.
Matthews chipping
Santos
in defensively.
And combine. Mudau. Vizinho takes his eye off it, now bings it. And well wide of the mark.
Just struggling to keep their footing here. Sundowns, it's slippery out there. Great interchange of passes, great movements. Allende taking the attention away. A misplay.
Option on his outside is Modiba. Allende. Marcelo Allende, and a header wide from Vizinho. Back in it comes. Allende. Ikram Reyners, and then Mokoena. Doing his best to improvise. Came off his foot with a lot of pace, but was well over in the end.
Acrobatic attempt there from Mokoena.
almost immediately from Allende. Breaks kindly into the path here of Moriba. Lays it on. Tashrik Matthews to Ikram Reyners. Spins, shoots, and behind for yet another corner kick. A little bit of additional pressure, knowing what happened in the first half. Got to be a yellow card, and is for Capimorano. No player has made more successful tackles for SIWELELE this season, but that one was far from successful.
Yeah, one for the team. Not sure what Botswana is saying. No right to be chatting up.
Well, it looks like Mokwena is running for Morena. Rapo found himself in a bit of a sticky situation, mugged here by Reyners, who skips it for Sales and Motiba and Reyners and Motiba! Instant impact as Mamelodi Sundowns hit back. His first of this season.
That's his first touch and gets a goal and the equalizer. It's game on.
Well, they initially looked to have made a little bit of a hash of it, some hesitancy coming into play here in the box, Stanton, but eventually it ends up at the back of the net.
Yeah, brilliant stuff here from Reyners. He started it out wide, played the 1-2. A bit of a mix-up there, and Motiba on hand to slot it home. Brilliant touches there from Sales as well as the heart of that attack. A little hesitant there, fortuitous touch, and it's Motiba with the equalizer. Mamelodi Sundowns, it's paid off so far. Are they going to look for another one?
Well, here they come! Oh! Over the top from 3 yards out. Ikram Reyners' drought continues.
Excellent interplay there, Motiba with the one touch, and it's Reyners that just could not get that final one. Brilliant ball played in from Santos.
On the park this evening. Magitikiti goes down in stages.
Got the ball.
Oh, this is a big moment. Picked up a needless yellow card earlier in the half. Did Teboho Mokwena for that little tangle that he had with Potsane off the ball.
Yeah, I would love to see that again.
Yeah, that was in the 57th minute, and he has to walk. So 57th minute comes his first cards, and the 81st, his second. Teboho Mokwena dismissed, and Mamelodi Sundowns will have to contest the final 10 minutes with 10 men, just when it seemed as though they were by far the more likely to get the 3 points here, if either side were to. And they have been severely compromised by this dismissal. A little loose from the Brazilian. And here comes Mahlangu, getting away from Cupido, trying to work the angle into the area now. Placed just wide of the mark. Now, that was a huge opportunity for Lutuli, who pleads with the heavens.
Chance for the headlines. Lutuli done everything right, kept it low, just not on target. Needed a bit of bend on it.
Thanks for watching Diski Internationale, where South African football lives. Subscribe for more.